Hello friend, my name is Rishi. Few of you already know me, few of you don't know about me. I am here to talk about programming. I am here to talk about computer science. Is it very hard to learn computer science? Or we can learn it very easily. So let's talk about computer science, but before deep diving into these sessions, I'll show you the nature and beauty around me. I have came here for a trek. It was nearly 20 minutes of a trek. The distance from my starting point is around roughly 2.5 miles maybe. And this place is in Fremont, Coito Trek in California, USA. You can see today is such a pleasant weather around us. It's a sunny day and we can see a lot of green reflections from these grasses and then these water bodies near us. Okay, so back to my boring face again. So let's talk about programming. Is it easy to learn? How much effort will it take? Before we talk about programming and computer science concepts, let's talk about the resources that we have that sometimes we don't value. So take a use case. Suppose your toaster is not working. There is some issue. The heating element isn't powering on. It isn't making your bread. What will you do? We may get panic. We may buy new toaster. What if we go to YouTube and search my toast heating element is not working? Probably you will get 40 to 50 videos at least, which will maybe ask you to maybe unscrew your toaster and then check for some wire connections. And what if you do it and then it gets fixed? So you made a toaster by yourself. Did it require a high-paying college certificate to do this work? I think no. Have you enrolled into any coaching center to fix your toaster? No. So if we look around ourselves, there is a lot of resources already available. We have to just make use of the resources and then we have to have the right mindset to achieve our goal. So let's talk about computer science resources. The best free resource to improve your problem solving skill is CS50, Harvard's introductory computer science course that anyone can enroll and learn computer science from basics. It will give you a broad overview of computer science, algorithms and data structures. Apart from these, it will also help you learn C, Python, SQL, JavaScript, CSS, HTML. So you get some information about different languages in programming. For any specific course, you can go to YouTube, you can search Python courses, you can search Golang courses, you can search MERN stack courses. You can search anything and most probably you will get a very good lesson by someone. All you want is out there. You just need to consume it. You just need to have proper mindset. With proper mindset, I mean to say is you shouldn't think that you can't do. Once you have right mindset, all you need is a developer environment. Developer environment means not just having a close friend or a family member who is doing development with you. It's not the right to force your family member, your wife, your son to learn a programming because you want to learn. With developer environment means having right set of tools around you, right set of YouTube channels where you continuously get developer content, right articles like Medium which you subscribe. There is a lot out there, but problem is how will you know from where to get started? When I tell you about Harvard course which is free, you will be a bit hesitated. Should I enroll? Should I not enroll? Course can be in different time zone. Will it align with my time? So to answer all of these, I am planning to create a YouTube channel where I demystify computer science concepts in a very clean way and in a very simplistic manner. Let's forget about programming. Let's just talk about what is computer. Let's try to learn how computer works. What happens when you connect a monitor? What happens when you connect a printer? What is input and output device? How does this work? What happens when a computer starts, when you power on your computer? How does application gets loaded? What happens when you open Google Chrome? What happens when you open Microsoft Word? How does this application open? When you are typing something in Word, where are these getting saved? Are these getting saved in your hard disk or in the RAM? What is RAM? Once I talk about these basic computer science concepts, I'll also be talking about what is programming language. How can we relate a programming language with our world, with our physical world? When I'm communicating with you, the words I am saying to you, how does it relate to same thing in programming? So we do calculations in our day-to-day life. When we buy something, when we sell something, how can these calculations be done in a programming language? When we talk about numbers, how can we denote those numbers in a programming language? So let's get started on this journey. I'll need all of your support. I'll need all of your love and subscription for sure. Please subscribe this channel. Let me know your comments. Let me know what you want to learn. If something I don't know, I'll try to search. I'll try to make it easy and make it more presentable to you, and then I'll upload a video for the same. Keep giving your love, keep giving your advice, keep giving your ashirwad. Thanks all. Bye. Have a good day. Oh, I forgot. Today is Wednesday. I have to get back at work. Oh my god, my manager will be calling me. Bye 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 bye. Oh wait. If you want to check out my blog for this trek, I'm putting this link in the description. You can check my trek journey. Let's say bye bye. Let's meet in the next video. Hope you have a good time. Bye.